What's going on, everybody? I'm Andrew Robson. This is RAKUYO's Deciduous Bonsai channel. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Today, we're going to talk about the most festive plant in the bonsai garden, and that's Chojubai, dwarf Japanese flowering quince. So let's dive in a little deeper into why this festive plant warms our soul during this holiday season. Now we're out here in the garden at RAKUYO Bonsai. It's a cold day, but we have our RAKUYO hoodies, and we have this nice white Chojubai. And the first thing that you need to know about Chojubai is that they come in different colors. This is a white one. You saw a red one in the intro, and so Chojubai are already festive. They have those nice holiday colors, those nice elegant reds and whites that warm our souls during this holiday season. Now, I've been growing this white Chojubai for the last, probably 15 years. And for the last 15 years, it started out as a big stock plant. I cut it back to a 1-inch stump, and we grew this nice plant slowly over time through a combination of wiring and directional pruning. And it's such a joy when you have a plant that's doing something during the holidays. This tree's flowering right now. It has loads of flower buds. You see that there's a few open, but it has a lot more that are about to open up. And so this tree is really giving us some nice holiday cheer throughout this time of year. Now, we mentioned that there's red and white. Now, the white one is actually a little bit more friendly. If you live in a climate that might be challenging for Chojubai, maybe you don't get a very good winter, maybe your summer doesn't get hot enough. In those climates, Chojubai might not be very happy, but a white Chojubai has your back. A white Chojubai will grow really well compared to a red, which tends to be a little bit more finicky. So white Chojubai, they're a great plant. They're really strong, and they really show off with these beautiful white flowers during this time of year. Now, every Christmas story has a Grinch. A Grinch is just a part of Christmas. And with Chojubai, we have a Grinch too. During the holiday season, the Grinch comes out. Now, he's not green, he's brown in this story. And instead of being kind of furry like the Grinch, he's slimy. He's gross. And so this Grinch comes out, he comes over to our Chojubai, and he eats these flower buds. It's like he's stealing these wonderful Christmas presents away from all the children. And so he's eating these flower buds. He's taking his little gross little mouth, taking all of our petals and just destroying them. And so we need to get rid of this Grinch. Now, that Grinch is really a slug, if you haven't guessed it. We need to eliminate that Grinch. And there's two ways that you can eliminate slugs. If you want to spread the festive cheer to the slugs, go get some beer from your refrigerator if you're over 21, and bring that beer out and just leave a nice cup of beer out for the slugs. They'll smell all of that yeasty, alcohol-y, beery kind of smell, and they'll just drop themselves in there and drown themselves in a drunken state. So that's one way to kill slugs. If you don't want to waste your nice holiday beer, you can grab some Sluggo, or there's other slug products on the market. Sluggo doesn't sponsor this channel. Nobody sponsors this channel, but it's just a great product. I use it a lot. So you can take Sluggo. We can kind of sprinkle some of it. We don't want this on the bonsai itself, but we can sprinkle this kind of on the benches all around this Chojubai, and that Sluggo is a bait that will kind of attract the slugs, and so we can protect those nice festive Chojubai flowers for the holiday season. All right, so we're back here in the studio at RAKUYO Bonsai. I'm holding a small red Chojubai that we have in the garden. And this is probably the oldest Chojubai that I have here at RAKUYO. Now, one of the nice things about Chojubai is that they get beautiful fissured bark. Now, it's not really festive to have old craggly bark, but it really makes for a nice contrast and counterpoint to have those beautiful, bright red, young, fresh flowers popping off of something that's nice and old and craggly and has really nice age represented to it. Bonsai should be old. And so having something that flowers with that old quality bark really makes for a special kind of appearance. So that's one thing that we love about Chojubai. It's kind of very similar to ume in that matter, is that it has this old craggly bark with these beautiful flowers that come and spread that holiday cheer. Now, I'm here with another red Chojubai that we have here at RAKUYO, and this Chojubai is actually new. It's a Christmas present for my dad, who also does bonsai and is an integral part of the RAKUYO bonsai garden and studio. This Chojubai came from Michael Hagedorn, who's my bonsai teacher, my bonsai mentor, and if you don't know Michael Hagedorn, he's one of the best bonsai artists practicing outside of Japan. He loves Chojubai. He has an obsession with Chojubai, and he shared that obsession with me and his other apprentices, and now we're all obsessed. We have this deep obsession. Now, before Michael, you didn't really see any Chojubai in the United States. Chojubai was this mysterious thing that foreigners went to Japan and kind of discovered. And one of the beautiful things about Chojubai is that so many bonsai that we have are kind of big and tall. Chojubai is a shrub. It's a different type of woody plant, and it gives us that nice variety in the garden. They have these beautiful, clumpy, horizontal forms that just really give us nice contrast, nice counterpoint, nice variety, both in the garden and when we bring it inside in a nice, festive kind of environment. If you want to learn more about Chojubai, go to Michael Hagedorn's blog, Crataegus Bonsai, and search for Chojubai because he's got some really wonderful articles there. He grew this tree from a cutting. He does amazing work on Chojubai. He's obsessed. He made me obsessed, and I'm going to make you obsessed. And so if you want a festive bonsai, if you want a bonsai that you can enjoy during Christmas that's going to flower with red and white flowers, then get a Chojubai because they're really, really special, festive, diminutive gems. If you enjoyed this video, if you love this deciduous Chojubai holiday cheer, hit the like button at the bottom of your screen, subscribe to our channel, and help us share that deciduous love with you and with everybody on the YouTube platform. Have a great holiday season, give your family a hug, and go get a Chojubai.